What's up everybody, it's Ria from Ria's Bake Shop. Today we're going to be making mug cakes 4 different ways. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit thumbs up, click subscribe, and share it with all your friends. So let's get started. So for all my mug cakes, I wanted to make a whipped topping. So here I just have some heavy whipping cream, and I wanted to make some whipped cream for the top. But you can use store-bought Cool Whip or Ready Whip. But if you're making homemade with the heavy whipping cream, you need to freeze your bowl either the night before or a couple hours before. So you can use a hand mixer, and you just have to freeze the bowl and the mixing attachments. But if you're using a KitchenAid like I am, you have to freeze this and your mixing attachment. Okay, so we're just gonna put this on here. And then we're gonna open up our carpet. And we're just gonna pour it in. If you want it to be sweet, you can add like a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of sugar, but I just want to keep it plain. So I'm just going to keep it on medium-low until it's like nice and fluffy. Okay, so my cream, I whipped my cream and it turned out like this. It's really nice and fluffy. But when we were putting this on the mug cakes, I kind of wanted it to be like a swirl. So I'm just going to use a piping bag today because I'm feeling a bit extra. So all I have here is a piping bag, an elastic band to tie it, a glass to fill it, and scissors. So all you have to do is open it, put it into the glass or cup, and then you're going to fold down the sides. And then put your hands through it again. And then you're just gonna fill all your cream into here. Okay, so I filled my bag, and when you're filling it, you wanna make sure you snip just a bit off the end so that all the air can escape, so that your cream actually can come down so that it can come out. So now I'm just gonna kind of fold this and then tie it. You need to tie it really, really tight because sometimes when you're piping, your frosting can come up and then it can go everywhere except the actual thing you're trying to put it on. Okay, so I'm actually gonna keep our bowl with our extra cream and our piping bag with cream in the fridge so that it'll stay nice and cold. Okay, so now we're gonna start on our actual mug cake. So here I'm just gonna put all of our ingredients here. Okay, so right now we're gonna make a cookies and cream, which is just an Oreo. But for my fans outside of North America, an Oreo is just a chocolate sandwich cookie with vanilla filling, just like a Bourbon. But Bourbons have chocolate filling, but we're not using the filling anyway. Okay, so here I have a knife. It's not too sharp, but not too dull. So we're just gonna need the cookies, not the filling, so we're gonna remove that. So you're just gonna hold it and kind of twist it so that the cookie comes off. And then you can just take the knife to scrape off the filling back into your cup. Now it's time to crush up some tough cookies, Indian style. We're just gonna set that aside for later. Take our mug. This is my mug, by the way, R. So here, I'm just gonna pour it in our flour, sugar, milk, baking powder, oil, and vanilla extract. So actually gonna put some, I'm gonna leave some for my topping. I'm just gonna put some into here. We're gonna save this for the topping. Set that aside again. And then you're just gonna take a fork or a spoon or whatever you have and just mix it until it's well combined. So you wanna make sure you mix your batter really well so that no dry ingredient is left behind. So mine is almost done. Okay. You can just set the fork aside. Okay, my batter turned out like that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put this into the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Okay, so I put mine in for 1 minute and 30 seconds and it came out like this. So you know it's ready when you can stick a toothpick or a skewer and it comes out clean. So we're just gonna insert it into the middle. And then it comes out clean, so I know it's ready. Okay, so this is totally optional, but I just wanted to give it more Oreo flavor. So here, I have another full Oreo with the filling in another plastic baggie, and then I have my same rolling pin. I'm just gonna roll over this once or twice so that it breaks it up with the filling. And then we're gonna open it. And then I just wanted to stick them inside the cake. So when you're eating it, you get some crunch from the actual Oreo cookie. Okay, so I stuck all my Oreos inside. And I'm just gonna let this cool from 2 to 5 minutes so that the cream doesn't melt off. Okay, so I let my cake cool for about 5 minutes, and I have my piping bag with the cream. I have the crushed cookies from earlier and a pair of scissors. So now we're just gonna cut a bigger end here, and then I'm just gonna pipe a small swirl with the cream. And then I actually feel like this was a cool idea. I'm actually gonna snip the tip of this. You can just take your hand and you can just put your hand in the bag and just sprinkle some on there. I just wanna, okay. So here's my cookies and cream mug cake. Okay, 1 down, 3 more to go. We're gonna start again with our confetti cake. So I have the flour, the sugar, baking powder. If you ever made mug cakes and you realize that it's puffing up too much, then try adding a little less baking powder. Here I have an oil. So this recipe calls for a half a teaspoon of baking powder, but if it rises up too much, then you can use a 1/4 teaspoon. Here I have vanilla extract. The sprinkles, and milk. And I'm just gonna take a fork or spoon and mix it together. just like last time, you need to make sure that you mix it really well so that no ingredients are left behind. So I finished our batter and it turned out like that. So now we're gonna pop it into the microwave again for 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes so that it can become a big old mug of magic. So here's what I got after 2 minutes in the microwave. You can actually see all the sprinkles, so it looks like Fruity Pebbles kind of. So now I've let it cool for about 5 minutes, and now we're gonna pipe another swirl with cream. Okay, so I got a little sprinkle happy with the cake sprinkles, and I kind of used them all up, but don't worry, I have backup. So I got my sprinkles ready. Don't use all of your sprinkles because you might not have backup. So I'm just gonna take my sprinkles and just put some on there. Pink and blue are two of my favorite colors. I just love them together. It's so pretty. Okay. So here is my confetti mug cake. Okay, so far we finished our cookies and cream and confetti cake. Now we're gonna make a strawberry cake. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's get started. So here we have our all-purpose flour, our sugar, milk, baking powder, oil, vanilla extract, and your diced strawberries. I have my strawberries a bit bigger in chunks so that you actually get big bits of strawberry when you're eating it. My batter is ready, turned out like that. Same thing, we're gonna pop it back into the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Okay, so I took out my cake from the microwave. It's still pretty hot. I have my toothpick. Gonna stick it in. I pulled it out. It's clean, so I know it's done. So I'm just gonna let this cool for another 5 minutes. So for the garnish, I'm gonna take a full strawberry that I've washed and a knife. If you're not comfortable using one, get a parent's help. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut a line here, a line there, here, and here. Okay, so then it turns out like that, and we're gonna put it into the whipped cream. I'm back with my cream again, and we're just gonna pipe another swirl. And now we're gonna take our beautiful strawberry here and just place it right there. And there's a strawberry mug cake. Okay, so far we've baked a cookies and cream cake, a strawberry cake, and a birthday confetti cake. But I saved the best, the best for last. Nutella. Who doesn't love a little Nutella? Well, I certainly do. So let's get on with our Nutella cake. Just like always, you're going to start by pouring in our ingredients. So here I have the flour, sugar, cocoa powder, vanilla extract, oil, baking powder, it's so hard to not shove this in my mouth right now. So I think I got a little distracted by the Nutella, that when I was mixing together my batter, it looked very dry. So then I was like, I forgot to add milk. But then I did. I added my 3 tablespoons of milk and it turned out like that, and we are back in business. So now it's time to put it back into the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So let's go. Okay, so my cake just came out of the microwave. It turned out like that. It looks like a chocolate lava cake. Okay, so I'm gonna put let this cool for about 5 minutes. And while this is cooling, we're gonna get ready to use the garnish. So for the garnish, I wanted to shave some chocolate. So here I have a dairy milk bar. You can use any type of chocolate or just like a milk chocolate candy bar. And then I have a potato peeler, so I'm just gonna use that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the whole bar out, and then I'm just gonna shave it. So I finished shaving the chocolate, so I set that out here. I have my cake, it's all cool. And it's time to bring back the cream. So now, same thing, we're gonna make a swirl. Okay, so now we're gonna I'm gonna be very careful with this because I don't want them to smush together. Gonna take some in my hand. Just sprinkle them on. There you have it. It's the chocolate Nutella cake with chocolate shavings. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click thumbs up, click subscribe, and share it with all your friends. Bye!